Good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday. Thank you guys for joining. I hope y'all are having a wonderful morning. I hope y'all are having a wonderful morning. Let me get to my other screen here. Oh, yeah, I'm so tired. I went to bed late last night. Yelling at folk. Okay. I should just took my ass to bed because it was child. Ugh. But we're gonna get into our show because we have one. Give me a second. All right, so good morning, and good morning to everybody. Okay, yeah. All right, good morning. Let's go ahead and speak to everyone. I got my mods in. Let me see who I got in here. I see Rose in the building. I see you, Rose. Thanks for being here, Rose. All right, so let me go ahead and say good morning to everyone. Sunny Days, good morning. That is a content creator. You guys check her out. Denise Lathers, good morning. Big Steak, good morning. Deboria Banks, good morning. Reba 0616, good morning. Erica Butler, good morning. Gail West, good morning. Erica Rogers, good morning. Brown Skin, is that Brown Skin Girl? Brown, what is it? Brown something. Brown's GRMO. Okay, good morning. So you know it's gonna be lit this morning. Good morning, Ronnie. Good morning. My mod Rose Onstead. Good morning again. Verdi Tulu Taylor. Good morning. Denise Slay. Good morning. Good morning, Simple Mom Family TV. She is a content creator. Please check her out. Janice Driscoll. Good morning. Lana Thomas. Good morning. Good morning, Cam. Good morning, Delilah T. Good morning, Felicia. Good morning, Laura Eden. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Kelly. Good morning, Alan Ford. Good morning, Miss Pruitt. Good morning, Chevelle Carter. Good morning, Lorraine Tyler. Good morning. Tiffany Thomas, good morning. Betty Brockington, good morning. Karma Jackson, good morning. Adrian Wiley, good morning. Sylvia Blow, good morning. AAMU grade 09, good morning. Shirley Bishop, good morning. Good morning. I see we over 100 watching. Please don't forget to tap on that like for me, guys. Kim Jones, good morning. Canadian Queen, good morning. Karma Jackson, good morning. That was an explosive live on Marcelo. I keep telling them I ain't no punk over here. People don't be child. I don't like threats. Don't ever threaten me. What's up, Sweet Essence? Good morning. Tammy Fox, good morning. Chocolate 25 LM, good morning. One More Thing, good morning. Gloria Williams, good morning. Good morning, Linda Moore, good morning. Good morning, Bernadette, good morning. Leo, good morning. Good morning, Deborah Holder, good morning. All right, let's go ahead and get into our show. Y'all crazy. Y'all said last night was lit. It was lit last night. It absolutely was. It absolutely was. All right. Yes, honey. All right. It was definitely a lit one. We'll talk about that a little later, but thank y'all for being here. Aries Love, thanks for being in the building. All right. So everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Good morning, Helen Thomas. I see you, love. Thanks for joining. Said I love the information you give. I appreciate it. Okay. We got a lot to give this morning. Y'all know we like to give politics our first thought of the day. So let's go ahead and knock that out. Then we're going to jump on into the mess because we got some mess, y'all. We got some mess. I don't like mess, but we got to talk about it. But nevertheless, hey, Kim, you, hi. What up, Sweet Essence in the building? All right, so I got two good mods up in here. Let's roll with it, okay? Let's share so we can see, honey, get into this politics. Shouting out to Neighborhood Talk, all right? Stephen Smith, you guys know who he is. Loudmouth Stephen Smith says that Trump should be applauded for his efforts to resolve conflicts between nations. Boo. Said that he has done more than practically almost any administration has tried to do. All right. I disagree. What up, dearie? All right, let's jump on into it.
There's no doubt that he has done more than practically almost any administration has tried to do when it comes to ending conflicts around the world. And he's put himself in a position where the political capital that he stands to gain isn't necessarily that great. So his willingness to do so is obviously something that shouldn't be ignored and something that should be, dare I say, applauded to some degree. Again, that doesn't mean I like everything he does. You and I can argue back and forth about a few things. But in the end, you are absolutely right when you point out that there's not much to gain for him in a lot of this, yet he engages anyway, and you have to give credit where credit is due. There is no doubt that he has done more than...
All right, so as you guys can see here, it says that Stephen A. Smith blames Obama, Biden, Clinton for the war in the Ukraine. Now, y'all know that's some bullshit, okay? Y'all know that's some bullshit. let's first of all talk about the tariffs, where Trump came straight in the door into the presidency and raised tariffs up so damn high, where he had Japan damn near about to start a war with us, and we damn sure don't want it with Japan. We damn sure don't want it with Japan, but he came up in there and incited damn near a war over some damn tariffs being high, trying to flex his power and show these other countries that he feels like he's in charge or better than them. Like, we didn't ask to be in no war. We didn't ask to have a bout with all these other countries, Ukraine and all these other countries. Like, Trump has really done the absolute most in creating and wreaking havoc when it comes to other countries versus us. Okay, it's really not that serious. It's really not that serious. And I'm so sorry that Stephen A. Smith is not woke. He's also spoken on the fact that he may one day want to run for president. I would never vote for his ass. Like, hell no. And the Trump that you are the fact that you are a Trump supporter speaks volumes to the type of mentality that you would have if you were to run for office. Okay, because anybody that run behind and or support somebody like Trump, you got to be brain dead. You got to have some type of mental illness and not be able to see and or understand what's really going on with this country and why it's going in the direction that it's going. I mean, damn, it's literally in plain sight. It's literally in plain sight. People that voted for Trump they regretting that shit now. And a lot of these people who voted for Trump, who really thought that they were going to have a place in this country, he's deported a lot of people out of this country who voted for him. He convinced Asians, Mexicans, everybody else to vote for his ass to get him in office. And as soon as he got in office, what did he do? Get him out of here. He's building a wall to keep the very people out of here that he wanted to vote for him. So miss us with that, Stephen Smith. All right. Miss us with that. We ain't trying to hear you. We gave you the Trump. You don't even have your black card no more. Goodbye. All right. Prayers up for everyone in the North Carolina Outer Banks area, because baby, they are feeling this storm. All right, y'all know Hurricane Erin has touched down and it's giving hell out there. We're gonna look at this video here because chow. Anybody with beach houses in that area, in the Outer Banks area, honey, they had a drone flying. They have drone footage. They're saying it's giving dramatic look at the early storm surge from Hurricane Erin in North Carolina's various island. It says that tropical storm and storm surge warnings are in effect through Thursday. So they're telling people to evacuate because the waters are starting to rise. The wind is starting to pick up. Y'all know how it is, honey, when it's a bad tropical storm. If you live anywhere near the beach area, it's probably not a good idea to try to tough it out. If you can evacuate, do so. And I know that it costs money, to evacuate. It takes money. It's easy to say, oh, evacuate. It takes money. You got to figure out where you're going to stay. If you're going to have to stay in a hotel, that can be very expensive. If you want to stay in a nice one, that's going to run you over $100. So imagine paying that, per night. Unless you find family that you can kind of bunk with to kind of save a little bit of money, but you still got to eat. You still got to, all these things that you still have to do in order to evacuate. So most people try to stick it out and thug it out. And sometimes it just doesn't go too well for them. But let's go ahead and look at this video, because I was like, oh my goodness, I would hate to live in this area. I hope they have great flood insurance. I mean, damn. Look at this, y'all. Out of those destroyed. A lot of water. Imagine that. Y'all see that? That's sad. That's sad. That's like whole lot of people. You see that? They're telling people to evacuate. That's wrong. Over. I saw some more videos and it's kind of bad. Oh my God. I saw houses like these that actually collapsed under the pressure of the waves coming in. So somebody lost like literally everything, where the waves just came in and like boom, knocked the whole damn house down. I was like, yikes. So prayers up, honey, prayers up for anybody that's living in that area where the waters are rising and destroying homes. Okay. Because damn, it's about to start getting cold here soon. That is very scary, right? Imagine looking out your door and seeing waves all the way up to your window. Crazy. All right, so let's get into the next topic. Y'all know they've been talking a lot about these Epstein files and whatnot. So Melania, honey, Melanoma Trump, she is trying to up and scare Prince Andrew, which you guys know is the Queen's son, who they kind of ousted because he had that huge Epstein situation where he was found to be involved and paid his way out of that particular lawsuit as well. If you guys remember, what's the girl named Virginia Gridy? I think that's how you say her last name. She was saying that Prince Andrew had some type of inappropriate relationship with her on Epstein Island, and he denied it until those damn pictures came out. Then he had to hurry up and try to pay this huge amount to settle the case so that it would not go to trial and he'd be embarrassed the royal family. So before the queen passed away, honey, she lit into his ass and they pretty much stripped him of his royal duties. They didn't want him attending shit. And that's still continuing now that Prince Charles has taken office. So they ain't really fooling with Prince Andrew, honey. He's kind of taking the back seat to everything, and he's not in the limelight really. So now they're saying that Prince Andrew's book is removed and claims the Prince Andrew book removes claims about Melania Trump and Jeffrey Epstein after the first lady, which they call her child, threatened a $1 billion lawsuit to Hunter Biden. All right, y'all know Hunter Biden, he's been kind of speaking up about this Epstein stuff as well. They've been trying to quiet him down. Anybody that's been speaking up, y'all know they were saying there's not even any Epstein files, which I know that to be a total lie. I told y'all, I dug up some pictures where Epstein and Trump definitely hung together, and Melania was there as well, dressed very provocative. Okay, now it says that a new book about Prince Andrew has removed the claim that Jeffrey Epstein introduced President Donald Trump to his wife, First Lady Melania Trump. Now, I said that the first 60,000 copies of Andrew Lowney's entitled The Rise and Fall of the House of New York, released on August the 14th. That was most recently, okay? So they says it include the allegations, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a lot of stuff in that book, okay? If I cared enough, I'd probably purchase it just to be nosy. But I'm not supporting anything with no damn Prince Andrew. F that, okay? He's a whole, we ain't gonna say it on here. But anyway, so that's what's going on with that. They are working overtime to hide these Trump files and anybody that's involved in anything. I'm not Trump files, but Epstein files. Anybody that's related to any bad press related to Epstein. I mean, shit, it's out there. Y'all must just admit. I think it would be better if y'all admit to it. But then again, we are talking about felonious criminals out here, which would be Trump. And then he's married to somebody who's not even really an American, but you're trying to get everybody else up out of here. Start with her. Start with your wife, okay? Start with your wife. That's what I say. Moving right along, though. Moving right along. Let's move that over. All right, so let's get into some Jasmine Crockett news. Y'all know I love her, honey. When I'm talking politics, anything Jasmine Crockett, I love. All right. Y'all, I'm so tired. I stayed up Holly last night. I'm tired. I still got to get my work done. Lord, be with me today. All right. Representative Jasmine Crockett there says slams Texas government, GOP rather, as cheaters after restricting push. All right, let's go ahead and get into what she had to say. Then we'll read up a little bit, okay?
They are federalizing law enforcement in DC, and at the same time, clearly violating the Constitution, whether we're talking about these maps that they're trying to implement, as well as simultaneously violating the Voting Rights Act, or if we're talking about taking the body of persons who refuse to be coerced into signing an agreement saying that someone can basically stalk them and watch their every move. Have a party claim to be the party of law and order as they are federalizing law enforcement in DC, and at the same time, clearly violating the Constitution, whether we're talking about these maps that they're trying to implement, as well as simultaneously violating the Voting Rights Act, or if we're talking about taking the body of persons who refuse to be coerced into signing an agreement saying that someone can basically stalk them and watch their every move. Have a party claim to be the party of law and order as they are federalizing law enforcement in DC, and at the same time, clearly violating the Constitution, whether we're talking about these maps that they're trying to implement, as this is something we have not seen in modern day democracies. In fact, this is not something that we see in democracies. And I really don't care your political affiliation, you should be concerned. This is something we have not seen in modern day democracies. In fact, this is not something that we see in democracies. And I really don't care your political affiliation, you should be concerned.
All right, so let's get into what they're saying. Recently, Jasmine Crockett, honey, called out Republicans over their attempt to manipulate political maps of power. Now, Texas GOP lawmakers are aiming to pass a new congressional map that could give Republicans 5 additional House seats ahead of the 2026 midterm elections. So it said that the Republicans said that they are cheaters all day, every day, but we have never tried to match their energy until now, and I applaud it, according to what Jasmine Crockett had to say. They're trying to get rid of her seat as well, if you guys may know. Now, it said that the Texas congressman went on to praise Democratic efforts in California to retaliate with their own redistricting plan. Now, dozens of Texas Democrats left the state earlier this month to break quorums and block the GOP redistricting plan. Shout out to the Black Information Network on this. Said upon their return on Monday, August the 18th, it says that Republican House Speaker Dustin Burrows required Democratic lawmakers to sign a permission slip agreeing to 24-hour police escorts to ensure their attendance during future redistricting votes. So y'all see that? This is some crazy ish. How you gonna keep somebody in a room until they vote? We talked about this the other day. How you gonna keep somebody in a room and make them stay there until they vote how you want them to vote? Like, that cannot be legal at all. It sounds like some type of tampering, if you will. But let's continue on. Speaking of someone who was made to vote in a certain way, she is clapping back and are fighting back because she is filing a lawsuit. We spoke on her the other day. Let's get on the update on that, okay? Again, shouting out to Black Information Network. Texas Democrat Nicole Collier sues after Republicans lock her in her Capitol. All right. So it says that Representative Nicole Collier is suing after she was locked in the Capitol for refusing to agree to Republican mandated police surveillance. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Well, my mouth's so dry this morning. Goodness. All right. So on Tuesday, August 19th, Collier filed a writ of habeas corpus in the district court of Travis County, alleging that she is being unlawfully detained inside the Texas Capitol by the Republican-controlled legislator. Now, Collier is among dozens of Democratic lawmakers who fled Texas earlier this month to block a vote on new congressional map. Now, after returning to Texas on Monday, August 18th, Texas House Speaker Dustin Burrows demanded that each Democrat agree to a 24-hour police escort to ensure their attendance during the redistricting votes. All right. Now, Collier refused to sign the permission slip, which barred her from leaving the Capitol. So they made her stay there until she gave in, said that she slept overnight on the House floor. Y'all hear this? She slept there overnight on the House floor because she refused to vote how they wanted her to vote. Now, Chairman of the Committee on House Administration, Charlie, Jareen, informed Representative Collier, if you leave the Capitol, you are subject to arrest. So she has filed a lawsuit in retaliation for this said offense. Okay, so we're gonna keep our eye on this to see what happens in this. Because baby, I saw the actual picture, and I probably should have posted it. Where baby, she put two chairs together and she put her foot up on the desk and she put her jacket over her and she put something over her eyes and she put her head back and she slept there. I said, oh my God, that's some ghetto bullshit. So I hope she wins this damn lawsuit and sue the hell out of them, because that has to be illegal. I just don't see it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into away from politics. Let's go ahead and get into some celebrity topics, okay? Because baby, let's get into it. Chef Don Don's in the house. Thanks for being here, friend. And all the other content creators, I appreciate you guys stopping through. All right, I think I saw Deary Talk. Thanks for being here as well. And anyone else coming in to support. Again, guys, please don't forget to tap on that like. Megan Good, you guys. Megan Good stands firm on having babies with Jonathan Majors. What y'all think? Y'all know they are married now. She loves this man. Apparently, he's doing something right, child. He cracking her back just right. Enough for her to go on about and be paying his child support and all of his bills right now, I hear. Okay, and his dog fees. He got some dogs and she paying for the fees for his dogs to go to the vet and all this other stuff. So, child, maybe when you meet a nigga and start tapping that thing right, you be doing some things you never thought you'd do. But anyway, let's get into what she had to say.
And then hear you say you want to start a family. Why now?
One, I really love doing life with Jonathan. He's just my best friend and we just have so much fun together and we just love to experience life in the same way. And then I also think, I'm older now. I'm in a different place in life. I'm a lot more settled and part of that is just personal growth. And then a big part of that is Jonathan. And I'm just content's not even the word. I think for a long time, it was that feeling of like, what am I giving up to become a parent right now?
Mm-hmm.
And now I just don't feel like I'm giving anything up. I feel like it just adds to my life and adds to our life. And so it's something I'm really, really excited about. I'm really excited to do with him. He's an excellent father. We already have a daughter, you know.
Y'all hear that? You caught that? We already have a daughter. She don't have any kids, so y'all know he has a child already with a snow bunny. So of course she's saying, but you better say we if you paying his child support. Shit, that's kind of your child now too. If you paying all that damn money in child support to keep him out of jail.
Already is a fantastic father and knew that he wanted more kids.
Mm-hmm.
And when we first started like talking like that,
And to hear you say,
it was like, I mean, one of the first things I asked him, I was like, do you want kids? And do you want to get married? And this is that. He was like, I absolutely do. Do you? I mean, we had a very real adult conversation about, are we going in the same direction and do we want the same things? And so even though I already knew by the time we had that conversation, I was able to unpack a lot of it and explore a lot of it. But he's always been on board and ready and excited about it. And yeah, so I've always been excited about it, but I think I'm just now ready. It was like,
so what y'all think, honey? She said she's ready to go on and have some little Jonathan Majors running around. She's ready. She's at the point of her life. She obviously met the person who she wants to be with for the rest of her life. She seems to be very much so in love with him, and he seems to be very much so in love with her. I ain't mad at it. In the beginning, I was just like, all right, Megan, what the hell is this? But I guess as time go on and we keep seeing them out and about, and she keeps talking about him and gushing over him, and the way you see him so protective over her, and you know, anytime they're out, his arm is around her. It just seems genuine now. In the beginning, I thought it was bullshit, something that he was doing to kind of steer away from that whole Grace Jabari, the Snow Bunny incident where he had to go to court. And y'all remember all that shit that happened. So I was just like, what is this? Now you want to run and get a black girl? But hey, if she like it, we got to love it. Because who are me to judge in my Andrew Caldwell voice? I guess we just have to love it. Shout out to Megan, child. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so let's get into some Tabitha Brown news, okay? Tabitha Brown, honey, over here it's on site. They're talking about this Target situation. Y'all know she is a black-owned business owner with her own brand, and I think she had her stuff in Target as well. She's speaking on what she was not expecting when this whole Target boycott came about. Y'all know Jamal Bryant is one of the people who initiated, I think, this boycott. I'm hearing that the president of Target has now stepped down because of all of this shit that's going on, where they're not getting as much business as they used to because of this boycott. I mean, they're damn near facing bankruptcy, I hear. But let's get into what Tabitha Brown had to say in this situation. Let me share so you guys can see along with me. Has anyone else been, anyone in my chat, put a 1 if you guys have been boycotting Target? Has anyone been in on the boycott in Target? Or if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. If you don't want to divulge that information, it's fine. But if you would like to, please put a 1 in the chat if you have been boycotting Target. I ain't really been boycotted. I just ain't been there. I just haven't been there. I have a Target not far from me. I just haven't been there. I see some ones. I see some ones. I just haven't been to Target, y'all. I just have not been to Target. I kind of like Target. I just haven't been in a very, very long time. But yeah, somebody said I didn't really like Target anyway. Oh, okay. I respect it. I respect it. I see a bunch of ones. Okay. So y'all down for the cause. I ain't mad at it. Somebody said I really don't shop with them. Never shop there. Said I went there for the first time this year. I just haven't been there. Okay. Okay. I respect all of that. Let's get into what Tabitha Brown had to say. So the Tabitha Brown says that Target boycott hurt black-owned brands. Says that other people weren't as lucky as me. Some may have lost their space because the numbers don't lie. Let's get
your thoughts on everything that's surrounding this whole Target boycott situation.
I understand it. The thing about the boycott that was a little disheartening for not just myself, but all the other Black-owned businesses that were in Target. None of us were notified that, hey, this is what the plan is. How can we be a resource? Because this is what you're going to have to endure. I'm with it. I understand it. It's just like, dang, we can't be together even on that. That was the big thing for me, because while I am a business owner in Target with Donna's Recipe, my hair care company, all of those products, that's a partnership. That's a licensing deal. So all the food and the kitchen supplies, that's a completely different situation. Most people thought, oh, she could just take those products and do D2C. And I'm like, y'all don't understand business.
Yeah.
That's a licensing deal. That's a partnership. I'm like, you think I own 5 businesses and don't know what D2C is? Like, I've been shipping the direct to consumer.
What are your thoughts on
But that's a partnership. Like, I can't just end that contract. Difference between me and the majority of those other people is they were not in partnership. They were only small businesses, and we all know if you've ever been in retail, it takes a long time to get on those shelves and a lot of money. And they have suffered. Some of them have now lost that space because the numbers don't lie. So in the very beginning, because I found out the same day as everybody else, I found out the DEI rollback was happening. I found out the boycott was happening. And I was like, dang, is this a setup to remove all Black businesses from the shelves? Because if a boycott happens, it's our people and we're the ones who buy those products. When those numbers come in low, we're going to have to go. When I first did my video back in January, when it happened, that's what I was trying to explain, the business behind it. But most people don't understand business and they just thought I was like, oh, no, y'all go shop at Target. I'm like, I never said that. I said, this is what's going to happen, which is what happened. I still think that Target was very wrong and they got a lot of work to do. But that's
all right. So she did acknowledge that Target was wrong for the bullshit that went down. Of course, she does have items in Target, and with the boycott, it, you know, kind of did affect her just slightly, just a little bit. All right. But Tabitha Brown, like I said, is opening up about how the Target boycott impacted her and other Black entrepreneurs. Wow. She says that she understands why people participated. She admitted that the lack of communication was disheartening. She said that none of us were notified that, hey, this is what the plan is and how can we be a resource. Says it, because this is what you're going to have to endure. Says that I understand. But it's like, dang, we can't even be together on that. Says that Brown reminded fans that her Target products come from a licensing partnership, meaning that she couldn't just pull them and self-direct to consumer, which is DTC. Said that most people thought that she could just go and take the products and do DTC, which we just said, direct to consumer. And I'm like, y'all don't understand business. Y'all heard what she just said in the video. So she's giving her take on that. I also have a video that I wanted to also play in conjunction with Jamal Bryant, child, because y'all know he superheaded this whole boycott, and it seemed to be working. A lot of people jumped on board, and it did make a huge effect on Target. And yeah, child, so much so to the damn CEO was like, yeah, bow on out gracefully, honey. All right, so let's jump on into what he had to say.
Think the new CEO is going to change company culture or steer the company in a different direction?
I think we're looking at the moving of peanut shells in Central Park. Is really nothing different about the ideology or their stance on DEI. It's really smoke and mirrors. I am anxious and zealous to see if the new CEO will be open to a meeting so that we can discuss what are the 4 things that we're asking for. But just moving the COO to the CEO is really stylish, but it has no substance.
Does your boycott continue with this news?
Oh, no, we are full steam ahead until those 4 things that we've asked for. Black people spend upwards of $12 million a day. So we've asked for $250 million to be deposited in the Black banks. We've asked for them to show record of the $2 billion they pledged to invest in the Black communities, to partner with 6 HBCUs. And we gave them a blank canvas to reimagine DEI, none of which have they produced. And so, yes, we're staying away from Target until they step up to the plate.
Real quick, if you could talk to the Target.
But there you go. Okay. So Jamal Bryant, honey, and I don't even usually rock with him like I told y'all about Jamal. But in this case right here, I gotta say I rock with him on this, because this is definitely for a good cause, and I can't even believe I'm saying this. So it says, don't blow balloons and throw confetti just yet. He says that Target is playing in our face. He goes on to say that they moved the CEO to chair of the board, said that it's rewarding bad behavior, said that I look forward to meeting with the new head to see if there's a new commitment to our community, said that God didn't bring us this far just to come this far, okay? Hey, I support the cause. I support the cause. Unfortunately, he's doing it, but hey, the messenger, we're not going to pop out a messenger. We're going to rock with it because, hey, it is definitely for a great cause. Black people, we got to do better in terms of supporting the cause, okay? So shout out, I guess, to Jamal. I can't believe I'm saying that. All right, moving along. For those of you who are Teen Mom fans, okay, because I have watched since the very first season. That was my show, and I'll probably still watch it right now if it came on. You guys remember Janelle Evans, honey, the very problematic, her mama Barbara. Y'all remember Janelle and Barbara, honey? Well, Barbara raised Janelle's son Jace from a when he was a baby. Y'all remember she took him when he was a baby because Janelle couldn't get her life together. She was running, chasing behind boys and Okay. But so Janelle is having some issues with her son Jace now. I feel like Jace should have stayed with Barbara. Okay. I get it. Janelle wanted to get custody of her son again, but I don't feel like she is in the capacity to be a great mom, and he doesn't respect her. Jace is very problematic. If you guys didn't know, he tried to burn Barbara's house down. Did y'all know that? Because I've been following this. But it said the teen mom star Janelle Evans responds after son Jace leaks private text messages accusing her of mistreatment. Child Protective Services had to be called a few times. Jace has been running away. He's been very problematic here. And he's growing up, but it's a mess. Okay. All right. So it says that according to Hollywood Unlocked, said that the generational drama has come full circle. Janelle Evans became an overnight reality TV phenomenon after her debut on MTV's 16 and Pregnant in 2010, which I watched that too. Said that a big reason for her popularity was because of her very acrimonious relationship. I hope I said that right, with her mother, Barbara Babs Evans. Okay, said that fast forward 15 plus years later, said that we now have Janelle's 16-year-old son, Jace Evans, putting his mother on blast by posting screenshot caps of their text message conversations. Now, said that Jace references the alleged incident when Janelle's ex-husband, David Eason, y'all remember David is the guy who unalived the dog in front of the kids and was alleged to have been abusive towards Janelle as well. She also has a daughter by David. Most recently, they just got divorced. Thank God. She should have never married him because he's crazy. Now it says that, and Janelle confirms that there is ring camera video of the incident. Now said that Jace is posting the text message exchange is just the latest chapter in his troubled relationship with Janelle, a troubled relationship that has included numerous 911 calls, Jace running away on multiple occasions, and Janelle sending Jace to live with his dad for a brief while. Let's get into these text messages because, baby, this is so toxic. So that's Jason. He's all grown up. He looks just like Janelle too. Says it also. Jace is saying, this is Jace in okay. So this is Jace in the black and Janelle is in the blue. So let's read. It starts here. I don't know what that says up there. But Jace says that I am finally putting out how my mother really is. Yeah. So he said that just like the way you lied about David angling you, okay? Said that you make things worse on yourself. This is what he's saying to Janelle. She replied by saying, I never lied. He tried to do the same. Said that I was standing right there. So Jace is saying I was standing right there and have the ring camera videos. Janelle responds by saying, okay, yeah, you were standing there yelling in my face and cussing me out, just watching things happen. So then it looks like somebody saying, but go ahead. So Jason said, but go ahead and test me. So he's telling Janelle, go ahead and test me and I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Damn, I hate that they in that place. So Jason goes on to say, so why keep it up and make one phone call? Okay, so keep it up and I'll make one phone call. So he's threatening her, keep it up and I'm gonna call somebody. So Janelle then says that I don't care about Kaiser and Inslee. I care about my health and my living situation. I don't need you and you don't need me. And I don't understand why you're doing this because I'm telling the truth. You're crazy. So Jace responds by saying, you're the one saying that you're going to have, wait, no. So Janelle is saying, you're the one that's saying you're going to have my custody taken. So that's him in the blue. So then this person says, F you. Okay. So Janelle is saying to her son, F you. So Jace then says, okay, got it. Thank you. So Janelle then responds by saying, you won't get a damn thing from me anymore, including a phone. And he says, got it. So this is them, child, I guess when they were in happier times. So it looks like they are going back and forth and he's threatening to release some damaging text messages and or evidence on Janelle. Again, I feel like he should have just stayed with Barbara, child, because Janelle can't do a damn thing with him. He's to the point now, I think Jace is probably like 16, 17 or so. 18, almost damn near an adult, and Janelle has lost out on a great deal of his life, and he's to the point where he don't respect her, and he's seen a lot, and it didn't make things better by Janelle arguing back and forth with her mom Barbara in front of Jace, because it kind of made him feel like as a child he needed to choose. Okay, so yeah, that's it on that. Some teen mom news for you guys to watch this show. What y'all think about it? We need a jam session. Said, dang, that's wild. All right, let's go ahead and knock out the jam session right quick so we can get the likes up, you guys. Hold up. Ooh, why did I move that? Car Chronicles is not that long today, guys. All right, but let's go ahead and jump into the jam session. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. No, let's do this one. Upbeat, cause I gotta wake up. Boy, let's like the Y'all keep tapping on that like button for me if you don't mind. All right. If you don't mind, tap the like for me. All right. Somebody said twerk, twerk. Hey. Okay. Let's get into our next topic, child. Let's go and get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news that I hope you guys can use. All right. So Drew Sidora, honey, Drew Sidora is out here Sidoring. She is she's promoting her new movie that's coming out called Run. Okay. She has a new movie coming out. And the girls, honey, from Real Housewives of Atlanta, some other girls came together to support it. I'm happy to see her and Portia in on the red carpet over here because y'all know they had a little tense season here, going back and forth with each other. You know, they had some words at the reunion that were not so nice. All right, you know, y'all know Drew got up there with that Simon Says and was reading Portia down. So I was like, ooh. No, she didn't shut Portia down at the reunion because y'all know Portia got a little clap back too. But I'm happy to see that they're getting along, okay? Because, girl, we got to start getting along out here. And look at me talking because I'll be the main one. But, yeah, so happy to see them. Let's go ahead and get into what's going on. Shout out to Bravo Shade Room.
I feel good, lady. 1, 2, 3. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. That's you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yes, come on, Angela. That's a cute color on her. Y'all remember her? She used to be on what's the child name? I can't remember. She was with Roger Bob. Y'all remember that? I just remember Roger Bob when I see her. I can't remember her name. She's a singer. Something. I can't remember her name. Child, and she sings as well. So I do like her though. I just can't remember her name right now. Anywho, so that's Drew.
Hold on, sissy. Claudia. Bam. We got a lot of us. Look at my sis. Hold on, sissy.
I like the hair color on Drew. That's cute.
Claudia.
All right, Claudia, you better let them know. Claudia looks great. Okay, Claudia is well into her 50s. She looks good. Come on, Claudia, serve girl.
Bam. We got a lot of.
So the girls are girling, honey. The girls are girling.
Oh, Joe.
This paper. They're waiting to run. So you guys check it out. Y'all support Drew, honey. She's doing her big one. She's getting ready to release another album too, I see. So shout out to her. Her first album that she put out did really well. And she's getting ready to release her second album here, and now she has a movie out, so she's booked and busy. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Get your money, honey. Get your money, honey. Okay. So the girls are out girling, honey. Like it may be filmed for the season 2 because I see cameras in the background. So this may be a part of Drew's storyline for next season. So shout out to them. I see a bunch of cameras going. All right.
That's definitely adorable.
Shout out to the girls getting along and being together. A lot of people. Nice. I see cameras there. Those are the Bravo cameras. We'll see next season if this is going to be their storyline because I see all of the cast there, so that's probably going to be the case. So shout out to Drew for her new movie Run. This is the movie premiere. The ladies are there, all supporting. Good for them, and shout out to Drew. All right. Let's get on into Kelli Ferrell, who is also on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her husband is still telling her business over there on Tasha K. Tasha K sat down and interviewed him, and baby, he is telling all of the tea. And baby, let's get into it. Now, he already talked about Kelli lied on him and told a whole bunch of falsehoods about him on the show in order to have a storyline. So now he is saying that Kelli is accused of stealing business loan cash and AB using a stepdaughter, or his daughter rather, and also says, well, according to her ex-husband, this is her ex-husband here on the screen. So let's get into what he had to say, because baby, he's telling all Kelli's business. Y'all remember Kelli from Real Housewives of Atlanta to Tasha K. Let's go.
We applied for a loan. Well, I applied for the loan, and it was for $420,000
to open up the second.
To open up both two new locations.
Two new locations.
I got approved. By this time, Kelli had left. When we got into it, she ended up moving out. When she moved out, the money hit the account, I think like March 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Kelli went on a trip. Well, she just started spending crazy. And I always been over the funds and everything. That's been me since day one.
Mm-hmm.
My business manager calls me and tells me that, what is Kelli's doing? Like I said, it was around March 1st. Kelli spent like $30-some thousand on her birthday, just splurging, going
on
crazy.
Her birthday?
Yes. And it was actually out here in Tulum. So when he told me that, I'm looking, I logged in, looking to the account, and she really did. This was business money. It was earmarked for.
That can get your ass locked up.
That's what I'm trying to say. So the money was earmarked to open 2 locations. That's what we applied for, right?
Okay, but you were always over the money the entire marriage.
Yes, since day
So now she's living on her own.
Yes.
Managing money.
Yes. Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah.
Wow.
So she got access to the account. This business account was an account that I opened. That was in my name, but I added her as a signer. When we started the restaurant.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. She's swiping the card, spending all this crazy money. And the business manager was like, man, we probably just need to move the money, because we don't want y'all have to go into y'all regular funds to finish these locations. I moved the funds over to my other business account. So when she got wind of it, her and her attorney took me to court, to civil court, to return the funds.
The business funds?
Yes.
And did she win?
She won. We applied for a loan. Well, I applied for the loan.
Damn. Well, of course, she's probably gonna win because she should have access. If they sign together, she should have access to the funds. That's how that worked. But unlucky for her, she spent $30,000 of the damn business money on like turning up for your birthday. That was irresponsible. Only for her to turn around and be sued, because I think we talked about it on my channel. She was sued at the restaurant for not paying certain fines and other things that she owed at her restaurant, and they were threatening to sue her for this huge amount of money. So, Kelli, what are you doing, girl? And now your husband is up here talking about all this shit and the money that you've been. Let's go ahead and read. So Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kelli Ferrell accused of stealing business loan cash and AB using stepdaughter, says ex-husband. Now, in a recent interview with media personality Tasha K, everyone knows who she is, the ex-husband of entrepreneur Kelli Ferrell made a series of serious allegations. Now, according to the interview, Kelli's former spouse claims that she misappropriated funds. So I can't talk today, from a business loan that were intended for a new location of her chicken and waffles restaurant. Now it says, in addition, that sounds like the restaurant they got sued too. Okay, so it says, in addition to the financial accusations, that he also claimed that Ferrell physically abused his daughter. Okay, now of course he didn't get into this. Again, I got to go finish watching this interview with Tasha K, because now I'm very interested to see what else he's going to put out there. It sounds like he's telling it all. So Kelli, girl, I don't know what your storyline is going to be for next season, but ooh, girl, this is going to be very, very steaming because baby, he is talking. Now, he did go to jail. He spent some time in prison. I think she said he spent like 8 years in prison for something. I don't know what the hell he did. But Kelli, your husband is out here putting your shit out here, girl. Just to let you know. All right. Moving right along. All right, so we got to let y'all know what's going on because this just dropped. All right, I was kind of done picking my topics, but then this right here dropped, honey. We got to know. Anytime y'all notice something with a new sickness or something like that, it drops, we got to talk about it. Now, California resident, you guys, has tested positive for the plague. Baby, this lets me know we are in the end of times, honey. The Lord is sure to come after this right here. Now, it says that a California resident from South Lake Tahoe has contracted the plague, likely from an infection flea bite while camping, according to El Dorado County health officials. Now, it says that the individual is recovering at home with medical care. Now, the plague is caused by bacteria transmitted via fleas from rodents like squirrels and chipmunks and can be tested with treated with antibiotics if caught early, with symptoms including fever, nausea, weakness, and swollen lymph nodes appearing within 2 weeks. It says that the area has seen rare human cases, with this last in 2020 and 2 in 2015 in, was it Yosemite? It said that officials monitor rodents, with 41 testing positive for the plague from 2021 through 2024 and 4 in 2025. Precautions include avoiding contact with wild rodents and using protective clothing and repel. I don't be in the woods, so that would not apply to me. I do not be in no damn woods. F that. Okay. So anybody like to go camping and all of that, be careful, honey, because I don't want nobody out here saying they got the plague. All right. Stay up out the woods. Black people, we ain't supposed to be in the damn woods anyway. All right. We're not supposed to be in the damn woods anyway. All right. So let's get into some more stuff. All right, we got to talk about Chris Fletcher. Chris Fletcher, I'm sorry, but we got to put this out there. All right, shout out to Miss Marcella for these receipts. We got to give it to her because shout out to her. All right, so Chris Fletcher, honey, has lost his license. By now, you guys may know. I was going to talk about it last night, but I chose to wait because I was, screaming and hollering at folk last night for, and snapping off on people. So we had to save it to the day, which is why my ass is so damn tired today. But anyway, Chris Fletcher, honey, has lost his license. His real estate license have been revoked. As you guys can see on my screen, let's go ahead and read into what it has to say. All right. Now it says it failed within a reasonable time to provide information requested by the commission investigator and auditor, Christopher Levon Fletcher. Y'all know who Chris Fletcher is from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, as you guys can see, license number, hearing date 3/20/2025. That was on yesterday. Action is found guilty, fined $2,500, and license revoked. All right, you guys see the section and or rule. Also, it drops down to say change the address of his place of business and failed to notify the commission in writing within 30 days. All right, so he was charged with that as well. It also goes down to say it gives a license number, hearing date 3/20/2025. Action is found guilty, fined $500, and license revoked. All right. Let me move my banner because I can't see what's down here. All right, so failed to have a place of business that meets the requirements for a place of business. Okay. All right, so let me get my next one up. Let me put my banner back up, child. Keep that up. Because child. I want to come up over here on no good-ish. All right, hold on. Let's just go to the next tab. All right. All right, hearing 2025, found guilty, fined $2,500, and license revoked. Engaged in conduct which constitute or demonstrates dishonest dealings, bad faith, or untrustworthiness. All right. It also goes on to say failed to disburse earnest money to the designated consumer after a written agreement was signed by both parties of the sales transaction. Found guilty and fined $2,500, license revoked. Damn, this is a lot, Chris. Fuck. So failed within a reasonable time to provide information requested by the commission, investigator, and auditor. Okay. Damn, Chris. All right. Let's continue on. So he's putting these receipts out there. Engaged in misrepresentation or dishonest or fraudulent acts when selling, buying, trading, or renting real property of his own or a spouse or child or parent. Of course, you guys can see the hearing was 3/20/2025. Action found guilty, fine $2,500, license revoked. I hope he can get it reinstated because y'all know it takes a lot to get your real estate license. So I'm kind of sad that he did some things to kind of fuck that up, but you got to be held accountable when you take a license and you get sworn to do the things that you're supposed to do while holding said license, and it gives that maybe some shit was not followed to the fullest extent of the law, and he is fined for that. That's some huge fines. Okay, $2,500 for the one before, another one $500. This one here is for $2,500 as well. Engaged in conduct which constitute or demonstrates dishonest dealings, bad faith, or untrustworthiness. They also charged him a $2,500 fine and his license revoked. Okay, damn. I hate that for Chris. I really hate that for Chris because that's really his bread and butter. Y'all know he does have another business that he runs where I think he like cleans houses or cut grass or some shit like that. But y'all know he made the bulk of his money with real estate. He was selling properties. Y'all know he was supposed to sell Destiny's house at one point, at which LeBaric wound up getting another real estate agent to do that because I think Chris was taking too long or maybe was too busy to focus on selling the property for him because he wanted to go ahead and get it sold so that he could, get whatever money he needed from it. So that is what's going on with Chris, you guys. Chris was charged with several things, including having his real estate license revoked, as you guys can see here on the screen. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, fair use, honey. Fair use. Fair use. All right, let's remove from the studio. Oh Lord, at some point today, Lord, I'm gonna need a nap. All right, so let's go ahead because we gotta clear up some stuff. What's next? All right, so of course you guys may know if you guys watched Marcella's video last night, you guys know prior to Marcella's video, Wanda went live and she called herself threatening somebody she called herself threatening me on Marcella's video. And she also went live on her own channel because I went live and did a video and talked about some things about transparency. Y'all know Nell Fletcher went live on Carlos King Messy Monday, and she talked about some things on the show, how she was having some issues with Tisha and how she felt that Tisha was not being transparent or maybe one of the most non-transparent people on the show. And she was saying that she felt away because Tisha would always, ask her stuff about her personal life, but then when they try to ask her stuff, she would get mad and not want to talk about it or say, "Oh, I'm not talking about that." You guys heard Tisha saying, "Oh, I'm not going to talk about anything related to my marriage, because I already talked about it on my Instagram." So y'all heard that. I did a live about it. I showed some receipts yesterday as well in terms of what Ariane had to say as related to some stuff about Tisha Marceau. Nevertheless, Wanda got upset. Okay. Let me see. Do I still have it? I think I do. Hold on. Okay, y'all remember the infamous picture? We showed that one. I did a poll to say, hey, put a 1 in the chat if you guys think that that's Marceau. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that it is not. Okay, y'all remember that. So all of that. Of course, she said that somebody in her family sent her the video, and so she decided to go on her video. Now, mind you, but 3-4 weeks ago, Wanda went live on her Instagram. Oh, I love Caramel. Oh, Caramel is my friend. Yes, my face was like this because I was like, what the fuck is going on? When did that happen? I didn't know that life was like that. But you guys may remember, and I'll just put it up on my screen to refresh your memory. All right, these receipts that Ariane was kind of going off and saying some real crazy shit, okay, about Tisha Marceau, infidelity with them, I'll just put them back up here just, because y'all see this. Ariane was snapping off, telling stuff about Tisha Marceau. All right. Yeah. So I'm just put them up there, and this is just for a digital footprint so that people can't just be saying I'm just making shit up, because I do like to show while I talk. All right. You see here, Ariane, that's her page, where she's saying hurt her feelings because Tisha swear Marceau ain't never did shit. Talking about that they've been married longer than any other couple. So Ariane was putting up some receipts and stuff saying that Tisha was on the show saying that Marceau was being faithful to her, but Ariana was saying she had receipts that was a lie. So I talked about it. I showed the receipts. It was commentary. It wasn't me attacking Tisha or anything of the sort. I was showing receipts in terms of what was said, in terms of what all bloggers do. But my thing is, I don't understand why Wanda has such a hard on for me when I do commentary on Tisha. She feels like it's a personal attack, and it's not. I'm doing what any other content creator will do. If you guys pull up anything as related to Tisha Love and Marriage Huntsville commentary, or pull up Marceau cheating, you will see a whole community of videos out there of different content creators giving their take and their insight on what they think happened in Tisha and Marceau's relationship. Okay, it's no different than me getting up here saying it or saying what I feel in terms of my commentary. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna read this again. This is what Ariana had to say. Put it on the screen. This is what Wanda was upset about. Again, I didn't see it. I just reported it. So not sure why. Again, not sure why she decided to get so mad at me for reading something that Ariana put that energy on Ariana. So Ariana says, I believe this because my friend been effing Marceau 2 years. She won't say anything because she's in love and doesn't want him to leave. He gasses her head up. He's lying. His lying ass irks my nerves with that BS. Said that he told her about you long time ago and how cool y'all were. He tells her everything and about the other women that he's cheated with. And yes, Alonda was one. Says that him and Cedric cover for each other and shit that they keep from Maurice and Martell. Ariana goes on to say that Marceau isn't in love with Tisha. Said that he fakes his feelings for her and is counting down until he can divorce her. This is Ariana speaking, not me. I'm literally reading verbatim. All right, so she goes on to say that he tolerates her because of the business and the money. Said that he had to get those business loans in her name. Said that everything that Martell said about them is true and that they all cheated with more women than Martell and some been inside relationships for longer than y'all. I didn't say it. Ariana said it. So with me reading what Ariana had to say, Wanda got mad, went to her live and took out all of this anger and frustration. Deflection really is what it was on me. Call me all kind of bitches and all that. I don't mind because I could be a bitch sometimes. That don't bother me. Names like that shit don't bother me. But my thing is the fact that she took it personal and said, oh, you coming for my baby. Y'all know how she do. Y'all know how she do. Anytime you're talking about Tisha, then she tried to tell me, keep it about the show. You could talk about the show, but just review the show. First of all, let me say this, Wanda. Let me say this, and I don't want to get too hot. But you can never tell me how to run my channel, what to talk about, how to do my commentary. Don't nobody tell you when you over there in thick tongue mode, what to say, how to say it, when you say it, if we can understand what the fuck you're saying. Okay, let me just say that. You cannot tell me how to run my channel and what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck who in your family screenshots, send you a video or tell you to go watch my video. Thank you for the view. Thank you all for the other Bammers that came over and watched it and sent it over to Wanda and lied because they told Wanda that I called Tisha a hoe. That never came out of my mouth. Now, when you played my video on your live last night, Wanda, okay, you said on there, you call my daughter this, you call my daughter that, you call my daughter. I kept waiting. I said, okay, she's playing my video. I could strike it, but I won't. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Okay. You said I called your daughter this, and this, and call her a hoe. I kept listening. I never heard it. You played it again. I didn't hear it, which means I didn't say it. Right? Which means I did not say it. If I wanted to call Tisha a hoe, I can. What's going to happen? Who's going to beat my ass? What time is going to get started? Do I need to take the rest of the day off? I'm tired anyway. I mean, shit. Okay, so she did all of that, bitch this, bitch that. I went to her channel. Okay, I said, okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I went over there. I said, okay, Wanda, what's the problem? All right, let's have a conversation. She saw me in the chat. How do I know? Because she's acknowledged it. She acknowledged it. Okay, she had her little mods over there. They started deleting shit when they saw me pop up. And I said, all right, let's have a conversation. You got all this heat for me. Here I am. This is something I don't usually do because I don't ever care when she go live. I don't go over there because it was probably me and maybe 3 other people. She ain't have that many people over there. But anyway, let me upload this so you guys can see. I went over there and I had a conversation with her ass. All right. Let me upload this right quick. I should have did it before. But I'm tired, so y'all bear with me. All right, let's take this down. So she got mad because I read something that someone else said. I never said this shit. I just, let me upload this bullshit right quick. just to show you. I pulled up in her chat. She was going off. I mean, going off. Loud and wrong per usual. Okay. All right. So let's take that back down. Let me just show. I love receipts, honey. I love them. I live for a receipt. All right. So as you guys can see, let's do a share screen. All right. Right here. I went over there while she was live. All right. I said, Wanda, drop the link. Okay. I told her, drop the link. You saying all of this. I kept saying it. You see here, Caramel, drop the link. Wanda. Again, Caramel, drop the link. Wanda. She saw it. She looked at it and then she smiled and then looked away and just kept going in, bitch. Okay. I'm like, okay. All right. So she continued. I was still there. She never would do it. Again, I was in the care. I said, she said that she was gonna dog walk me in her chat. I mean, in her live. Okay. Yeah, that bitch. I'm going off on that bitch. I'm gonna dog walk Caramel. Caramel never been dog. I've never lost a fight. I promise you, never lost a fight. If you want to fight, I'm not into fighting women in their 60s. Okay. And my thing is this: I will always defend myself, but I've never had my ass beat. I'm so interested to see what that feel like. I'm so interested to see what having an ass whooping feel like. I've never had my ass beat ever. Okay. So I says here, Caramel says, when she said she's gonna dog walk me, I said, well, let's walk. Let's walk then, Wanda. I said, CR is here. Okay. What you talking about? That's what I said to her. Still nothing. She didn't say anything. So after she ended her live, let's remove that. After she ended her live, then Marcella went live to address whatever was said in there, because Wanda was in there doing the whole, fuck Marcella and fuck all her, this. I was just like, what is this? I didn't want to get in that because that had nothing to do with me. Hey, you want to say fuck Marcella? That's between y'all. If Marcella decides to go live and cuss you out behind it, great for you. All right, so let's get into the things of the things. All right, I'm just gonna play a little bit. Marcella, I'm sure, does not mind. Shout out to her. All right, fair use. Let's get into it. Let me share. For those of you that were not there, honey, because baby, hold up. Baby, when I tell you, one thing that I do not like is for someone to threaten me. And Wanda, you did that. And I don't even like to get out of character like that. But when you say you're going to threaten me and you pulling up, baby, I stayed up to 12 o'clock. You said it takes an hour and 45 minutes. When I tell you I was on green and I waited. And then when you said that you were going to pull up on me, coincidentally, you went to somebody else's live to sit on their panel. Okay. I ain't gonna say their name because I'm not giving them no clout on my channel. Start with a B. It started, usually they start out as a worm and then they turn into one of these. I ain't giving them no clout, I promise you. But anyway, you went over there on her channel and you were still talking junk. You also mentioned my husband in terms of, and which is something she always does, mind you. When Wanda get mad at me for speaking truth or what I feel is my truth, she always likes to throw my husband in there. You said all types of shit about him. You don't know my husband, never met him. You don't know anyone that know him. My husband don't even do social media like that. So for you to make up lies every time in order to make yourself feel better, because people are reporting on Love and Marriage Huntsville and or Tisha and or their opinion of what they think, because everybody's entitled to opinions. It's like assholes, the one that you sit on and probably never watch. So let's continue. You call my husband gay, which we know he ain't. My husband is far from that, and nothing against nobody that is. But it's the lies for me. You always got to lie when somebody's trying to tell the truth. But if that made you sleep better last night, okay, and woke up with your bun crooked as it always is, great for you. Let's get into what was said last night. Again, fair use, and shout out to Marcella. Okay, let's make it big because I like big.
She did not. She did not call your daughter a whore, period. Now, if anybody in here have seen that video that Camarel made earlier tonight, I listened to it, and she did not call Tisha a whore. So this is created beef. And this is fucking crazy. But nobody is allowed to bring me in some bullshit and think I'm not going to answer to it. Friend, Wanda, you're supposed to be my friend. And you know what? Every time we talk, we don't talk about Butterfly. And when you say, I got this for you and I got this for Butterfly, I said, we ain't got to talk about her. She's not fucking important to me. You're here. Let's go.
Y'all pardon me because y'all ain't never seen me like this.
Come on.
Baby, I had to snap off
People
of her ass
kept
last
telling
night.
Wanda that Carmel didn't say anything bad, but Butterfly kept deleting. This is what I'm saying. It says she's here. Add her back to the stage. People kept telling Wanda that Cameron didn't say anything bad about Butterfly, but kept deleting those comments. And then when Miss Wanda said, well, isn't she in a lawsuit? Cameron ain't in no motherfucking lawsuit. I'm in a lawsuit. I spent almost $75,000 already. And that's funny that Cameron ain't in no damn lawsuit. I'm in a lawsuit. $75,000. That's something to joke about. But if you say something about Chris Fletcher in that other situation, that's going to put you in a lawsuit. And I told you, don't say it. Don't say it. Hey, Cameron.
Hey, business owner. Tired of wasting hours on scheduling, attendance, and payroll? Connect Team's here to simplify all of that for you.
My apologies.
Cameron, I don't hear nobody.
I had a little
I'm here.
technical difficulty.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I did not watch that video tonight. I told Miss Wanda, do not say nothing about you. And she did it anyway.
I ain't got time for that.
Okay, so you can speak now. Miss Wanda, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm trying to find out what the fuck you talking about, man. Because first of all, I was not even talking about. I was not even talking about you.
Don't care if me and Cameron.
I don't care about y'all being friends. I don't care about y'all being friends. I don't care myself.
First of all, it's called being cordial. I think everybody saw the live when Empress Radio had the live with all of the content creators who came together and decided that it just makes more sense for everyone to get along because there was so much beef on YouTube. Everybody was tired of fighting. Everyone ironed out their differences. I really didn't even have an issue with Marcella. I think it was by way of the issue that was going on with Wanda, where Wanda would always attack me because I would report on Love and Marriage Huntsville and do my commentary on her, Tisha, Marceau, da-da-da-da-da. So by Marcella and Wanda being friends, I think Marcella caught a stray in that, which then caused tension between us. But when we got on the podcast with Empress Radio and several other bloggers, everyone sat there and some people apologized. Hell, even I didn't. Y'all know I don't even be on that shit. I made my peace with Marcella and say, hey, we can be in the same space. We can be in the same sector even. We can speak if you see me and be cordial. A friend is somebody you go out to dinner with. A friend, we are cordial. And that is something that all of us agree to be. So if anybody wants to keep fighting, that's on you. I'm not on that kind of time. I don't live my life that way. But I will respond if you keep poking the bear. Let's continue.
I don't care about y'all being friends. Just like you don't care about me and nobody else being friends.
Correct.
We're doing that. We're doing that. You always come on your live to say something about me. Every time you come on your live, you always got to say something about me. But you call and tell me something totally different. See, my thing is, I don't like that. I don't like that. When I called you as a friend, and I told you what I was going to do. I explained to you what I'm fit to do. So don't get over here and try to pretend like I'm over here talking about her to you or going back. I said what I said about Chris Fletcher, and I was standing on the wall. I'm gonna tell you what I don't do. I don't talk behind nobody's back.
Gonna do, and I told you don't do it.
But why are you sitting there talking like I'm saying something bad about you? Why you trying to say if you want to be? I did not call it because you don't give a fuck about that. I said I don't care about who her friend is. I don't care who she friend with. I don't care who she friend with. I don't care who she are friends with.
So why would you bring up? Why would on your live you gonna talk about? True T said this was true. So if True T saying with Cameron,
that's what she was saying about Cameron Ray. I said what True T was saying about Cameron Ray. It's true. That's what I say. I said with True T, I'm talking about True T and Cameron Ray. You didn't have nothing to do with this. It's just like you went on there and stuck Butterfly out. I did not have one.
What about that? Because I don't have anything with her. Why is my name again coming up in any situation with her? See what I mean?
One word to say to you, whatever you said to Butterfly, treat me the same damn way if you consider me as being your friend. Treat me the same way. When you cuss Butterfly out, I did not say one damn word to you about cussing Butterfly out. And the same thing, I said, I know y'all all friends. I know y'all all friends.
Whoever I cut out, nobody
y'all friends. Y'all not friends. So I don't like all this back and forth stuff. I don't like all this.
Like I told you, Butterfly's over there fucking with True T, and she dragging your daughter more than any blogger.
I didn't hear True T saying nothing.
Go back and
did not hear it. I did not hear it. I told y'all I don't be on the blog all the time. I work 7 days in and 7 days out. I don't be on all the time. And when I did hear what True T said, I had words for True T too. I give a fuck about True T. I don't care nothing about True T. I said what True T said about that girl is true. That's what I said. And I believe that everything she said. None of y'all was not fucking friends. None of y'all wasn't friends. None of y'all was not friends. None of y'all. So what I said was, you can consider that just your friend, just like y'all saying about me and Butterfly. I don't play the radio. Don't do that. Do not do that. I don't play the motherfucking radio. I don't play friend behind friend. I give a fuck about people that sit down and try to pretend like they all up there now. Don't do that.
I always say shit to support you in any of my followers.
I say then play the fucking live, and it would. I never said that on there, Wanda.
I heard it when you hear it something else.
Then played the fucking live, and it would. I never said that on there, Wanda. And I told you drop the live like a real woman so we can talk about it, but you refused to do that. Had you come on my live with that, I would have dropped the live, dropped the link so you can say something to me. But you didn't do that because you sat over there acting like a fucking punk.
Hey everybody, Walton Goggins here. Starting a business is never easy, but with
That's the second time I came to you when you were on Anthony Lofty's fucking live, and you did the same thing. You be huffing and puffing, and I sat there and said, drop the link, let's talk about it. You played my live, and nowhere in there did I say what you said I said, but then you still sat there with your drunk ass still lying. That's what I'm talking about. Then you want to bring everybody else in it. Oh, what True T said was correct. Well, what about when she was going to drag your motherfucking grandkids and Tisha, and your daughter had to block her? We just showed that the other night. Then she dropped down. Like, stop playing. Everything I said in my live, I showed a receipt on the screen, and you sat there and got mad and tried to make up a whole damn lie about it. Like, seriously, come on now.
This is so ridiculous. You know, after what happened to me the first time with her and Butterfly, I opened my heart again after a while. What's wrong?
But here's a picture of Marceau's back, and you told her to confront Marceau. So, but then when I say it, all of a sudden I'm lying on your daughter. Come on, Wanda.
Well, I just want to say, I know you didn't call her a bitch because I listened to your live. After she talked to me and I came out, I was teaching tonight. After I came out, I listened to your live and you never called her that. But then when I told her not to do it, to talk to her daughter about it, because the show is coming on, it's taking another direction, and she come up here and bring this whole cheating shit when we're trying to move past the cheating shit and learn about Tisha and learn about other people with a bitch that wants to.
That's not who I am. Now, like I say, I heard Camille Rhea talking about my daughter. I did not hear True T talking. They sent me the shit that True T said.
Who is that?
Camille Rhea.
Who is that?
I have family. I don't deal with bloggers all the damn time. I have family. I have family that send me things. So that's the reason why I went in on Camille Rhea. Camille Rhea, my family sent me some shit that Camille Rhea said about my daughter. They didn't send me shit about True T. I don't be on this damn shit every day, and you know I don't be on it every day. I don't even be on your live every damn day. I don't even be on Butterfly live every damn day. My thing is, I just don't play this damn backwards and forwards shit. I don't do this bullshit. Don't say I called you. Well, I called you. I called more than just you. I called 3 or more of my bloggers friends that I thought I can talk to. I haven't heard Jim get on live and say nothing about Wanda.
And you didn't say that motherfucking name on your page either. You didn't say their name on your
I did. I said I know y'all
name.
friends. I know y'all friends. I didn't
Where
never
in the
say.
live, Wanda, did I call Tisha a hoe? Where? Because you played it. And you played it
I
several
told. I
times. And
said what I.
you never
What you
played
mean? What on live did I say you called Tisha a hoe?
Where did
I said
say
you was
that?
talking about her like she was a motherfucking dog.
Tisha
That's what I said.
is 40-something years old with a mouth.
I don't care. That's still my fucking damn daughter.
Okay,
that's my fucking damn daughter. I don't give a fuck if she had 20 motherfucking sons. I don't care if she had 20 tongues and 20 goddamn mouths. I'm still gonna stand up when I hear somebody talk about my son or my daughter. Those are my 3 gifts God gave me. Okay? And when y'all got to talk about them, I'm coming forward. They ain't got to tell me. This one told me not to get on the phone. But since we are here, I said what I said. You, myself, you let other folks came between us from day one.
Because you don't know him.
You let other folks came between us. People that I never dealt with. I sat down and said what I said.
You don't know my husband.
I sat down and said what I said. I said what I said. I don't that you don't know my daughter. You don't know a damn thing about my daughter.
Ain't that what you call me? You don't know my husband, and you don't know nobody that know him. So every time I check your ass, you come back with that same lie and say that
you can call it what you want to call it, but every damn week y'all still talking about the same shit. Happened last week. Something happened last year. Something happened 10 years ago. Y'all still talk about the same shit. So just like you talk about the same shit, I can talk about the same shit. Just like somebody come back and tell me stuff about you, Camille Ray, I go in there and do the same thing. I do the same thing.
Just because you brought your crooked ass bun back on there, ain't nobody watching your ass.
Bitch, nobody don't give a fuck. Nobody ain't watching your ass either, ho. Ain't nobody watching your ass either. Who watching you? Who watching you? Your husband don't even watch you. Your husband don't even watch you. I'll call his name today, tomorrow, the next day, or whenever you call my daughter's name, I'm going to call your motherfucking name. And I stand on business, bitch. I stand on business. And I will show you I stand on business. I will show you. I will show you I stand on business. You take
all this over some commentary. Mental illness, okay? Period.
I mean the same thing you told them. Drop the fucking location. Drop the fucking location. Whenever, I'm ready to motherfucking night. Drop the location. Drop the location and I'll show you. I drop mine. I will drop mine. I will drop mine right now. I will drop mine right now. I'm gonna let you know you ain't talking to no pussy bitch. You talking to a real bitch. I'm letting you know right now. You ain't talking to no pussy bitch. Bitch, I'm coming right through there right now. Right now. Right now. Bring your ass on. Drop the location. Drop the location. I'll show you how fast I be there. See, I ain't got time for these little games. I ain't got time for your pussy games. Keep my daughter's name out y'all motherfucking goddamn mouth.
Tell your daughter to get her bitch ass off the show. If she
you ain't got to watch the show, bitch. Your friend gone. Your friend is gone. Your friend is gone. You stop viewing the show. Nobody don't want you to view the show because you started all the shit from day one. Nobody don't want you to view the show. Nobody don't want you to view the show. I don't want you to view the show. Don't view the show. Don't.
So she's telling me she don't want me to review the show. Don't review the show. Is that up to her if I review the show? Let me just say this. I don't watch the show. First of all, the show don't even come on my DVR. I took the shit off because I don't watch it. Anything I see pertaining to the show is from a clip. Reality entertainment TV or on TV. I don't watch it on the show. So they don't get a view from me. Okay. They really don't. They do not get a view from me. So anything that I see, they are clips that are put on the internet by way of Instagram. All right.
View the show, bitch. Don't view the show. Don't view the show and drop your location. That's all I got to say. I'll be in Atlanta in an hour and 45 minutes.
Hour and 45 minutes and she still ain't got here. It does not take that long to get from Bessemer to Atlanta. I've been here. I did not see you on my camera. I ain't see you, but you did go to another live after that, which lets me know you were not coming here. I was highly disappointed because I got excited that I was going to be getting an unknown guest coming to my home to do what they said they were going to do, and you did not do what you said you were going to do. I got excited. I was so excited.
I would be in Atlanta an hour, 45 minutes.
Went straight over to another blogger's panel and looked at her car.
Location. Drop the location. Drop the location.
Where you need me.
Camarel, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Where do you need me? Because I keep a full tank of gas.
We ain't even got it. We ain't got to do this because that's not what it was. I just wish that
there ain't no punks over here.
I know you didn't call her mama. I don't know where she got the information from. And it hurts me right now because y'all just don't know how close me and Miss Wanda was. And I told her as a friend to.
Period. Gang. Ain't no punks over here. You never pulled up. You all talk. And I said that. Okay. We said that. We ain't got to share no more of that. Y'all see, my apologies. Again, I don't like to get out of character like that, but I do not like for nobody to threaten me. And if you say you want to pull up on me, you're invited, baby. Do whatever you feel you need to do. But at the end of the day, Wanda, you definitely need to watch your mouth. While you always riding so heavy, saying that you love this person, you down for that person, you did the same thing. Rest in peace to Kiki. You did it to her as well. You talked all that shit about Kiki and said you won't come into her funeral and none of that, but you still took your drunk ass up over there. Let's show Exhibit A, shall we? Since we want to all the way be petty, let's do it. Okay? Since you already mad, let's get you more mad. Okay? Let's get you more mad. Because I love a good receipt, okay? This is what you said about your own granddaughter. And your daughter said the shit as well. That Kiki was unalived to her. Now, she's not here anymore, okay? She's not here anymore. She's not here anymore. Rest in peace to her, all right? I didn't have an issue with Kiki. And I'm going to show receipts on that here in a few because I know you're going to go live. They say, the Kiki didn't even like you. I'm about to show it because me and Kiki used to talk all the time behind the scenes. Okay, off the record. We sure did. And I was going to interview Kiki before Carlos King put a muzzle on her mouth. Sure did.
I was all type of bitches and hoes. I'm not calling her that.
She just started talking about Kiki.
I don't have no dealing with her. I don't even want to see Kiki no more. Period. Not in my whole entire life. Like I told her on her line, on her recording, whatever she had on there. If anything should have happened to me, don't come to my funeral. Don't. If you don't leave before I do, I won't come to yours. That's the way I feel about you right now, Kiki. You is dead. And like I always said, everything that dead to me is buried.
So she actually said that.
Shout out to Show Silent Spirit. Because you sure said it, didn't you? You did. You sure did. You sure did. But then you ran on up over there, honey, when something finally happened to Kiki and was clout chasing your ass off. This is you, Wanda. This is you. This was your statement you put out to each and every person who has reached out to us, whether through heartfelt phone calls, beautiful floor arrangements, and generosity. I know you didn't write this, okay, because you probably got a third grade education. Please know that your gestures have not gone unnoticed. Each act of kindness has touched our hearts and reminded us of the positive impact Kiki had on so many lives. Is that the same person that we just heard on that good old screen record there? Now, the outpouring of love from friends, fans, and even strangers have been truly overwhelming. To who? Because you just cussed her out and told her she was unalive to you. She didn't want her coming to your funeral, and you won't come into hers and F her and all those things of the things. You went on to say it serves as a testament to Kiki's vibrant spirit. So now she has a vibrant spirit. Gotcha. And the joy she brought to those around her. Not you. She didn't bring no joy to you because all you did was cuss out and talk shit about her. So your stories, memories, and words of encouragement have provided us with strength and solace. During these dark days. And you are a very dark person. That's the only part I agree on, dark days, because you are very dark, okay? It's so convenient how people like to jump on a bandwagon, and when it's convenient for them, then you care. Then you care, okay? It's so convenient to me. Your daughter is not perfect, Wanda. Your daughter, let me remind you that your daughter is the same person that said on national television that you never told her that you loved her, but you would always go out and be gone and leaving her with her grandmother, and you would give her things to compensate. You never told her that. So which explains to me why you're always snapping off on people when they mention Tisha. You're that hover mom who's trying to make up for what you did not do when Tisha was a child. She's an adult now. She's an adult now. Tell her you love her now. Don't get mad at me because I do commentary on Tisha. I talk about Martell. I talk about every single solitary person on the show. It's not just her. But as soon as you hear Tisha, you take off and run with it. You take off and run with it. Like somebody is saying something so bad about Tisha when you yourself just said about your niece who you say you love, that she is unalive to you and that not to come to your funeral and you ain't coming to hers, and you still walk your drunk ass up to her funeral, walk up to the casket. Like you was her favorite aunt after her family didn't even want your ass to be there. But I'm the problem. Me, Kelli Ferrell, who don't bother nobody. They come on here and I can go through 2 hours of talking about nothing but politics, celebrity news, world news, and topics, just straight topics. I don't do my commentary on content creators. I don't do that because that's not how I roll. Period. I don't talk about others in my life unless it pertains to the show or something dealing with reality entertainment. Anybody to watch me can vouch for that. Okay? Period. Let's go ahead and social more receipts because you tried it. Let's get into this Kiki talk. Because I know she's going to do it when she go live. You're going to try to say, oh, you didn't have a relationship with Kiki. You're talking about Kiki. Kiki didn't even like you. Let's get into this. All right. Because I talked to Kiki a whole lot behind the scenes. I never told y'all because I didn't feel like I needed to. But just in case she want to up and try it. So I reached out to Kiki. This was during the time that she was on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I wanted to interview her. Okay. This is when I started doing my interviews. I said to Kiki, and y'all can see it's verified, that's her page, Mrs. Kiki Jabbar. I said, hey, Kiki, I'm a content creator and I would like to interview you sometime in the very near future when you're available. I'm a fan of you on my platform and I support your presence on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me know. All right. That was November 11th of 2023. She responded, hey, you, girl, I love you. You writing to me like I don't know who you are. Baby, have me, my mama and my grandma listening to you. Please don't tell nobody, but you are actually one of my faves because you're so damn funny. It's Kiki. I'm so excited that you reached out to me. So of course we can interview, exclamation, exclamation. Send me your contact information so that we can chat about a date and time. I can't wait to tell my mom and my grandma this. Yeah, that's Kiki. She's going to interview with me before Carlos put her on silent mode where she couldn't talk about nothing related to the show. That was, I think, around the time where they had that Texas situation or she had a falling out or something on the show. She couldn't talk. She couldn't do interviews. Y'all remember she couldn't even be on Instagram doing any of that anymore. Rest in peace, Kiki. All right. I responded to her, yes, honey. I appreciate this love, girl. Said, I rock with you, Kiki. I just shared your video where you showed proof of your sobriety yesterday. I'm so proud of you and your growth. My email address, I gave it to her, KelliFerrell75@gmail.com. Let me let you know. Hold on. Let me know when you're free and we can make this happen. I appreciate the love from you and your family. Thanks for responding. Okay, then I had, of course, because I got long nails on the top. So she says, I surely will. Let's do something close to the reunion time, but please remind me. Okay, so that lets me know she was very much so interested. She was cool. She gave the kissing emojis. You guys saw that. I said to her, I responded, I sure will. Thanks so much for your reply. Be safe and be blessed. All right, that's my thing that I do whenever I type somebody heart emoji in the finger. That means love you. All right. So yeah, just in case Wanda want to come back and say, oh, you didn't even like Kiki. You just clout chasing. Lies. I can show a whole thread of conversations where I've talked to Kiki. Yeah, I can do that. All right. So I wasn't on there talking shit about her and disparaging her and wishing death upon her and none of that shit. Okay. I was right with her. So my heart was, when I found out she passed away, I felt bad about that shit because, you know, I didn't do anything to her. But yeah, Wanda. Let's continue. Was there something else I was gonna show? Something else I was gonna show. I want to make sure I'm getting all of this. Oh, and I do need to debunk. Let me debunk this too. All right, let me go ahead and share this right quick. And we're going to get out of here because I'm so tired of people. I'm so tired of people. And I don't even like to do this. I don't like arguing with people. That's why I don't like to argue with people, because I'm a hothead. I am a hothead. So I try to avoid that and stay away from it. But Wanda, you threatened me last night and you got to keep your promise. You said you coming over here, so you need to keep your promise, okay? Stop playing. Stop playing with me. Don't threaten somebody to say you're going to do something and then, you know, don't do that, okay? All right, so Tisha, Wanda was saying last night that I was saying that Tisha called out Melody's name, She didn't verbatim say Melody, but we all know who she was talking about when she referenced Nell in terms of saying that Nell. I don't know what this hard on is for Nell now, why Tisha and Nell have this contention between, or this tension between the two of them. Maybe, and I got to thinking about it, okay, after looking at some videos back and forth, it kind of gives that when Melody stepped down from Love and Marriage Huntsville, that maybe, not maybe, let's just say hypothetically, y'all remember at Destiny's event last season, at the tail end of last season, where Destiny had some type of event, and all the cast were there. Marceau and Martell got into this huge argument or whatever. Tisha was out there as well. Martell was going off, and Marceau told Martell something about I'm taking your place, or I'm taking your place. So I think that he and Tisha felt like this upcoming season, with Melody leaving the season, that he and Tisha were going to step up into the place of Melody and Martell on the show. But they weren't counting on Chris Fletcher and Nell Fletcher having such a presence as well. And they do have a fan base as well. So I feel like they felt a little competition, which I feel is why the two of them are going back and forth, because Tisha was like, I didn't even know Nell prior to all of this. So it has to be something from the show, and it has to be the fact that you feel that maybe Nell is in your way of being what you're trying to be on the show. You started a YouTube channel where you're going over, you're trying to review the show and all this. That's what Melody used to do. So it feels like you're trying to walk in Melody's footsteps. And yes, I said it. One, if you're mad, get bad. All right. So here's what Tisha had to say. And she did indirectly say that Nell had a conversation with Melody, but she didn't say Melody, but we know who it is, because when she said the mentor who you were mentoring, we already know that Nell was mentoring Melody.
Issue with Nell, I didn't even know Nell. I feel that Nell has had an issue with me because the people that she was cool with wasn't cool with me. And I'm sure they fed her information about me, and she believes whatever it is they fed her. And that's the only reason she's saying that we're not being transparent. Not because she knows something, because she's choosing to believe something that was somebody said to her that was I guess it was her friend, I don't know, mentors, mentees, whatever it was. And so she's standing on that versus her just saying, no, Tisha, early on when we first started filming, maybe Tisha was a little bit stand back, because I didn't know. She wasn't my friend. She came on as the other people's friend. So I was like a little bit standoffish. I wasn't like instantly trying to form a relationship with her. But after I realized, I said, oh, okay, she's going to be in this circle. So I reached out to Nell. I'm like, this is your first reunion. I just want to give you some pointers. I was like, do you need anything? Do you need assistance with anything? When we was in LA, I say, hey, Nell, we're hanging out here. We're going to have dinner here. Do you mind coming with us? Like, I really tried to form some type of relationship with her early on. I wanted her to get to know me for me. But for some reason, she has a lot of, smoke for me. And I don't want to give away our scenes because
because you constantly asking her about her husband, and then you ran up in Chris Fletcher's face and was being very extra, and Nell kind of checked you on that. So all of a sudden now, because she checked you for running up in her husband's face, now she's the one that has heat for you. How does that work though? Nell said she gave you permission to say something to Chris, but she said that you was on 10, you were a little extra with it and running up in his face with the hand movements, and she didn't like it, so she checked you. So yeah, you did just indirectly mention Melody. You can't say her name. They're not supposed to say her name on the show. And that is what I said in my other video, at which then here she comes and Tisha didn't say Melody. No, she didn't, but we all know who she was talking about. She said it indirectly, and that's what I said. So are we getting mad at the truth now when I'm literally sitting here showing you facts? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Tisha was talking about Melody when she said that Nell Fletcher had a conversation with her friends, the person that she mentored. Who else do we know that Melody was mentoring on the show? Put a 1 if you think that it was Melody. Put a 2 if you think that Tisha was not talking about Melody. Just get a poll. I want to see what people think. Because I know I'm not crazy. I can be. I see 1s, all 1s. I see all 1s. Like, let's stop playing these games. To be honest with you, I don't care who on the show. I don't care. I don't care. I'm literally doing commentary on clips that I see. It's just really content for me. I'm really not attached to these people like that at all. I don't really care. When I log off my computer, I live my life. I don't think about that shit. I come on here, I do my commentary, I put my receipts up there to show where I'm talking about, where I found it out from, and I literally showed you what Ariane said in this situation. And Wanda still went crazy. She still went batshit crazy and started throwing threats at me because I reported what someone else had to say. That's commentary, girl. That's commentary. Anywho, I don't play no more of this shit. Anyway, what else was it? I think I got one more thing. Oh, it was also brought to my attention. As you guys know, there's been a lot of mess going on with several bloggers on social media. I try to stay out of the bullshit, but we keep hearing lawsuit. I'm going to sue this person. I'm going to sue this person. Not sure why everybody is in a hurry to be wanting to spend so much money to be going to sue people. I'm not sure, but it was brought to my attention this morning that blogger, and I got to say names, blogger True T was on her app yesterday and mentioned that she's suing Caramel Rail, and I think she's suing Marcella and somebody else. Okay. I'm just going to say I'm not concerned about that because there's nothing that you can sue me for because I've done nothing to you. I stay over here in my lane. I do not do videos on you. It's weird to me after how many people I can read off a few names of other content creators that have had similar situations to myself with same blogger. And this person continuously does videos about me. She can be having beef with somebody else. Somewhere in the video, my name will pop up. I'm tired of the mess. And then it's the I'm suing. Please sue already, because with every lawsuit will be a countersuit. Please, I just want you to understand that. Please stop mentioning me. And if you're going to sue somebody, please do it. We've been talking about suing for 2.5 years now. At the end of the day, if you sue me, I'm suing back. I'm not going to sit back and allow you to take everything I work hard for and continuously harass me and use these forms of weird intimidation tactics in order to get maybe views and or attention. It's stupid and it's out of line at this point. I'm sick of it. We've already established what YouTube had to say in terms of whose channel was taken down and why. I don't want to keep hearing this shit. I didn't go and take nobody's channel down. If a person says some shit about me that's uncouth and outside of the range of what YouTube has to say that is against their community guidelines, I have every single right to report said thing. If you're talking about my son, yes, I'm going to report it. Okay, yeah. If you're going and stealing my pictures from my social media platform and uploading them to yours to put negative commentary on it, yes, I'm probably going to strike that shit and report it. Get mad. I don't give a fuck. Climb a tree, climb back down. I hope the branch go up your ass. I don't give a fuck. I'm so tired of people. I'm so tired of this mess on YouTube. I'm so tired of people threatening people. Like, seriously. I'm never gonna let nobody know what my right or left hand is gonna be doing. If you're gonna sue me, go ahead and do that shit. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, Shay Renee, I'm calling some names. Shay Renee, Chef Don Don, giving you the real tea. Ebony the Best, Empress Radio, Wente Talk, Who Knew, Shayna, Marcella Speaks, me, of course, Cameron Rail, Shar's Reality, Journey to Jasmine, Stormy, Shanita Foster, Shay P, Brown Skin Girl, Braylon Lee, Uppity Unicorn have all experienced the same bullshit from this same person, but all I hear is I'm suing someone. Now, let me remind, because it's also been announced, shout out to Empress Radio, that there will be a class action lawsuit if said lawsuit does take place. So go ahead and sue me. I ain't worried about it. Because the Lions got my back. We all experience the same bullshit, and it's all for clicks and views and donations. I'm going to say it right here, right now, because I sat quiet for 2 motherfucking years, and I'm talking now. I don't care if you do 100 videos after this. I'm talking today. Okay? Everybody want to pull up, pull up. I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here. You want to do a video? I don't give a fuck. Get your money. It's the 21st. Everybody should get paid today anyway. Sue already. I don't know why all these announcements of I'm suing. This does not take that long to get in your car, Put $5 on pump 7 and go to the motherfucking courthouse, pay the fee, and file the fucking lawsuit. I don't need to make an announcement. If I'm suing you, you won't know till you get the paperwork anyway. I don't need to sit up and play in nobody's face about no fucking lawsuit for clicks and views. And I don't need to go behind a wall to threaten no one to do it. I'm so tired of this bullshit. Now, just because a person is quiet does not mean that they're scared. I don't go there because I don't want to go there. So these stupid ass games of sitting on the internet and playing with people, people have tried to dox me. People have come for my husband, my child, and said all types of shit, and I sat back on mute. I'm sick of it. It's here with it. It's here with it. File whatever the fuck you want to file at this point, and I mean that. I mean that. I ain't want y'all to see me on this today, but I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. When there's so many people that can say the same thing that they experienced and it was unwarranted. You don't own words. Let me say that right now, because I know how that shit work. And I done did a live about it. You don't own words. So stop this you copying me shit, because I could pull up right now in my phone where I did a video. I did a video about the Braxtons, Miss Braxton, Mama Braxton, and Papa Braxton. And I kid you not, this same blogger went behind me and did the same fucking thing. And that was a random topic. It was not a topic where everybody was talking about it. I said, I need some content. I was scrolling. I said, I'm going to talk about the Braxtons today. I kid you not, this person came behind me and did a video about the Braxtons. Now, we all can talk about whatever we want to, but stop saying people are copying you. Stop saying people are jealous of you. I'm jealous of no one. When I look in the mirror, I see a bad bitch over here. So nothing, I don't need to be jealous of no one. I'm educated. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm very successful in business, in my job, my career, and what I do. I can dress my ass off. I got money in my account. My bills are paid. My nigga is happy. So stop the shit, yo. I'm so tired of this bullshit. People do shit for clicks and views and fucking attention. And it's motherfuckers who don't even supposed to be on this bitch that stay going in and talking shit. I'm talking about it now. This what you wanted? Bitch, I'm here. I'm clocking in. I'm clocked in. Now what? File the shit. Because I'm sick of it. File it. I really hope you do. What's today, Thursday? Because you said, let me put this shit up. I'm so tired of this bullshit. I just be sitting with my foot just tapping. Because I'll be like, here we go with this shit again. I just have to tap my foot. Like, here we go with this bullshit. Where that shit at? Let me pull this shit up here. It's just the threats for me. Hold up. Where this shit at? Because I'm going to go ahead and clear this shit out today. I'm so tired of this shit, and I don't give a fuck. Like, people using other people's channels to just, like, drag the fuck out of people. But it won't go on their own channel and do it. I'm saying I'm talking today because I'm tired. YouTube, I hope y'all see this video. I hope y'all see this video, YouTube, where people circumventing other people's channels to drag and dox people and do all kinds of shit they should not be doing when they're not supposed to be on this motherfucker anyway. Okay? I'm sick of this shit. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of my name coming up and shit. I'm so tired of that shit. I'm so tired of that shit. Please know I ain't no punk. I just don't like going back and forth with people. Because I don't want to slip up and threaten a bitch. Because that's the kind of type of bitch I am over here. People talking about pulling up. People don't realize, okay? People do not realize. I don't even play like that. I don't even play like that. My son is here. My husband is here. So please understand, I'm going to protect me and mine. I ain't no punk. Now, I'm corporate. But a bitch will get gully if I need to go there. So stop playing with me, for real. For real. Just because a bitch sit behind a video and cuss, I can cuss too. Like, stop the bullshit. For real. Leave me the fuck alone. For real. Leave me the fuck alone. Do your content. It's enough shit to talk about. Every day it's been T-Hood stuff. Every day it's been political stuff. Why am I the premise of your videos? I'm sick of that shit. It's more shit to talk about than me. It really is. I'm tired of this shit. I'm really tired of it. I'm really tired. And I'm sitting on a whole mound of shit. So I'm just kind of hoping I'm kind of hoping you go ahead and put that shit out there. I really do. I'm tired of this shit. All right, did I upload this? Hold up. I'm so damn heated right now, and I don't even like y'all to see me like this because I'm really calm. I'm really calm. A bitch had to do anger management because I be ready to snap on a bitch. I do. Hold up. All right, that ain't it. I ain't uploaded. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Fucking bitches be playing, boy. I'm so tired of this shit. For real. All right, let me put this shit up here. Then I got to go. What time is it? Yeah, I gotta go. So I can make mine not fuck up my money on here. Make my damn money. I don't bother nobody. I don't bother nobody. Y'all know that. Everybody on this bitch know I don't bother nobody. I sit back and I hear my name. I be like, all right. Screenshot. Video record. Sure do. I've been talking to an attorney. So whenever you ready, stop threatening me with this shit. I'm not speaking for nobody else. Whatever anybody else want to do is up and stuck on that. I don't give a fuck. But as for me, leave me the fuck alone. I'm tired of this shit. It's been from that person. Black Titanic been jumping her ass in on it and just steady doing shit, steady talking shit, lying. I'm tired of that shit for real. Let me go ahead and put these receipts up here because this has been the constant mess. Constant. Hold up. Put this shit up here. Now, this is what was said. And I'm going to put it up here. YouTube, I want YouTube to see this shit. I'm doing a digital footprint of this bullshit, as you guys can see. Let's see if y'all on this app with my name in your mouth next week. I don't ever talk about this person. But somehow my name be grouped in some bullshit. Okay? Long post. That's what it be. Long post, and then it followed by a video. Here's something else. This person's been referencing me for the past 2 years as Herman the Monster. The dark side of YouTube did an entire video of me on YouTube and then took the shit down when somebody's channel got struck 3 times. Okay? This is the shit I'm talking about. I still didn't say nothing. Here go Black Titanic. YouTube, I hope y'all getting this because YouTube legal been contacted as well. All right? Because I'm tired of the shit. Here go Black Titanic. Caramel Rail over there with that Mexican y'all call ice. What the fuck we call it ice for? My husband is black. Okay? My husband is black. And why you worried about what nationality he is when you don't even have a fucking man is beyond me. Focus on your life, your health. Every other week, you in the ICU. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Seriously. I'm so sick of these people. Oh my God. You talked about my son. You talked everybody. Let's get into this shit here. YouTube says this video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with the video has been terminated. I had nothing to do with that shit. I woke up the next morning like everyone else to the surprise of the shit down. So please stop telling everybody Caramel Rail has something to do with this shit because she fucking did not. She fucking did not. You got an email that told you what happened to the fucking channel because it said the same shit right here. This channel was removed because it violated community guidelines. That's what it said. But you suing me and you suing YouTube when you violated community guidelines for doing a video every motherfucking day about other people who was not bothering you. I stayed on my content. Y'all saw me. So I'm so tired of this bullshit, y'all. What else? Oh, this was sent to me too. Let's see. Just because I'm using my Instagram platform to make sure that my voice be heard during a time when clowns are trying to silence me does not mean that I am spiraling. It means that I will be heard. Now hear this. I am calling for a massive boycott from my supporters for the YouTube channels of Empress Radio, Wente Talks, Uppity Unicorn, and Caramel Rail. Why am I in this post? Why am I in this post? Shout out to PBE. Why is Caramel Rail's name, again, mentioned in a group of these people? It's like grouping people to make it seem more believable. I don't know. Why am I mentioning with Empress? Whatever Empress Radio, if she does a video and drags somebody, why my name got to be brought in it? If Uppity Unicorn go off and snap on somebody, why Caramel name in it? If Wente Talk go online and read court documents, why is it that when you confront Wente Talk, Caramel real name got to be at the bottom end of this fucking video? Why? I'm minding my business. I'm getting fucked when I need to. I'm going to work. I'm earning a coin. I'm running my businesses. I'm taking care of my business, not worrying about people. Stop putting me in groups. I told y'all I don't even do groups. I told y'all before, I ain't even no fucking millimeter. And nothing against nobody that is. I don't do groups. I support who I want to support. I've said that before. People took that and ran with, oh, she don't support Mel. I never said that. And I'm sorry that your comprehension skills don't work. I said, don't put me and categorize me in groups. I don't do them. I've never done it. I'm a loner. I fuck with who I fuck with, but I don't do groups. I support who I support. I give to who I want to give to. But I always keep hearing my name in this group shit. If I pop up on a panel and somebody's talking about something that's interesting to me, that doesn't mean that me and this person is in some gang or group. Like, when do we all grow up and literally focus on what we're all supposed to be doing on this platform, which is putting out content? This sector has become so damn dark to where people don't want to be on YouTube anymore because people keep getting fucked with, threatened, and all types of things going on here. It's some crazy shit. I ain't against nobody getting their money, get it, because I'm getting mine too. I come on here and I do video when I feel like it, and when I get ready to go, I fucking go. But all of this stuff of harassing people, communicating threats to people, what's the other word I want to talk about? Talking about people's sexuality, gay shaming people, all of that shit needs to stop. All this homophobia mess, these secret emails being sent out, linking other content creators to it, making threats towards people, all types of shit's been going on. Videos of people saying they're doing their level best to report everybody's videos for what? Because YouTube ain't gonna do shit unless there's a violation. So you can report 1,000 videos, and at the end of the day, YouTube is going to see that it's a continuous thing that these people are doing, and you're not going to have a channel because it's called fraud. You're doing it for fraudulent purposes in order to hurt and or take down somebody, and you're going to take yourself down for doing it because YouTube is going to see that you're filing false claims. That's what's going to happen. Trying to have an alliance and or loyalty towards someone else, and you're gonna wind up getting yourself in some serious charges behind it. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. If you're gonna file something, please do. But just know, every receipt, every screen record, everything I've been sitting on for 2.5 years, I said it before and I mean that shit. If you come for me, I am going to countersue. I'm countersuing. I'm not going to say anything else because I'm never going to let nobody know, especially if it's a legal situation. If you put it out in the airways, you coming for me, I'm definitely going to fight back. I'm not an arguer. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. So just because people go behind walls and threaten people, I hear that shit. It gets back to people because everybody behind your wall ain't really for you. You got people that pay to get up in that motherfucker that's going to run right back and tell the same people that you've been talking about. Just know that. I don't ask for that information. It's dropped in my DMs. And when I woke up this morning and I heard that shit, it irritated the fuck out of me because I was already sleep deprived and I was already fucking tired this morning from being up yelling at bitches all night. Stop fucking with people. Just do your content. Leave me alone. You can kindly leave me out of your bullshit. Kindly stop mentioning me. Kindly stop mentioning me. We got people reaching out to other content creators to start beef with them because they don't like other people, and it's continuous. They don't want to see people get along and be okay. And it's okay to be okay. You can fight with a person, but at some point in time, what's the end goal? Everybody fight forever? Everybody's supposed to fight forever. Is that what this is supposed to be about? You don't like this person in 2023, so you're going to carry this shit all the way into 2020. What is this, 5? We're getting ready to be 2026, and the shit is still going on. Why the fuck do you care about somebody's looks? I don't go on this platform, and you can walk down every single solitary thing about a person's look. I had somebody say in a video last night, I'm fake light skin. Are you mad because you don't drink enough water and your skin is like crocodile skin out this bitch? Is that what you're mad about? Is that what you're mad about? You need to blend your makeup. I don't wear makeup every day, but you do. And it's very much so caked on. I still have a tan from a 3-week vacation where a bitch was laying on the beach while you were on social media checking for me. Okay? Yeah, we still have the lines. You see that? We still have the tan lines. Leave me alone. I'm gonna close it out, child. Because I'm done tired. I'm tired of hollering. I'm so tired of this shit. When I heard this shit today, I said, okay, finally I got it. What's today? The payday. YouTube payday. August 21st, 2025. I got to say something today because I'm so tired of this shit. I really hope this is the last video. I really do. And I'm not responding. I don't give a fuck who do a video after this. I'm not responding. What I will do, I'm going to take a screenshot and that shit will be forwarded to the necessary place that it needs to go. Somebody said, turn your head like that again. Okay. I'm talking about who I'm talking about. And I don't give a damn who, what, where. I don't give a fuck. I ain't lied on nobody. And everything that I've said, I have receipts to back it up. And the shit that I've been saving and sitting on for 2 years, if I put it on the screen right now, every one of y'all will be like, oh my God, Caramel. Keep telling y'all, I'm very thorough. Sue me. Sue me. Half the shit that I'm going to show to the judge, you wouldn't even think I had that shit. But the line, keep telling y'all, the line of work I do, thank God, 25 years has caused me to be thorough in the type of work that I do. And motherfuckers going to find out. I keep saying it. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm very dangerous when I want to be. Just because I ain't saying nothing. And people say, oh, she a punk. Nah. The silent people are the ones that you got to watch out for. I'm saying it again, the silent people, the ones that don't say much, are the ones that you really have to watch out for. Okay? I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all so much. This is Car Chronicles. I see y'all putting it in there. Let me look at some comments before we go. Caramel, this has been going on for too long. I'm so sorry that I'm not dealing with anything, love. I really had to get that out. This is 2.5 years of bullshit that I really, really needed to get out of me. I think after I finish my work, I'm going to get in my bed, my king size, California king to be exact. And I'm going to take me a good nap. I'm going to cut on my ceiling fan and I'm going to take me a good ass nap because I need one. I'm irritated to the highest level of irritability. And I just made that word up. All right. I'm so sick of this shit. Tyra says, why I can't see Caramel? I'm done something on my phone. Child, I don't know. PBE, thanks for being in the video. Said that they are sad and miserable. I've been dropping the receipts all week. Says Caramel, everyone has your back and front. Those demons won't let you rest. Child, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna snore here. I'm gonna snore. I sure will. As soon as I finish doing what I gotta do. Shout out to Shay P. Shout out to Shay P in the building. That's a content creator. Y'all please check her out. All right. Sweet Essence says that I've seen so many good CCs leave the sector because of that. One person demonetized as well because they are too scared to say it was her. We love you, real. I love y'all back. I do. I know y'all got my back. I know I have support. I know you guys love me down. I try to come on here, like I said, and not be problematic and stay out of shit, but y'all know what it is. Y'all been following me for quite some time now. So y'all know the people who know, y'all know. I don't got to keep explaining this shit. Y'all know, y'all see it. Y'all know and y'all see it. I've had so many DMs of people saying, Caramel, I've been hearing all this stuff about you, but you know what? It's getting to the point now. I had to come on. I didn't even know who you were. I came over here and I saw your commentary and I think you're a cool person. And I subscribe to your channel. I didn't ask for that. Thank you. You really don't bother anybody. I can pull up the DMs right now, but I don't want to, I'm not about trying to expose people, but I've been getting a lot of those DMs where people are starting to wake up and see some shit. You don't own words unless that shit is copywritten. And I put it on my community wall because I know a lot of legal shit as well. Okay. Unless you copyright, because I deal in copyright because I do music. Unbeknownst to what people like to say, I do. And I got the paperwork to back that shit up too. I know how copywriting works because you got to know how all this shit works on the business side of it. Anytime you write something and it's copywritten, yes, you do own it then. Unless you have copyright, or if you didn't copyright it, you don't own words, phrases, none of that. So if you say a word and I just so happen to say it in my commentary, does not mean that a person is copying you. That does not mean that a person took this, or this. It does not mean that. If you don't copyright that shit, it's called fair use. that go for any topic and I said it before, all content creators, we get our stuff from the same source. Neighborhood Talk, Shade Room, all these other places, and we build our own commentary around it, just like YouTube asked us to do. Okay? Seriously. Okay? Unless shit is copyrighted, it's fair use. Seriously. So I don't want to hear this bullshit no more. This shit been going on for 2 years. I'm over it. If people want to hold on to shit for 2 years, it might need some counseling. Because I'm past that shit. I'm beyond it now. Let me see. Who else? Says, no way. I have to run the errand. I'm hard. Child. I'm over it. Says, the colorism is insane. Right. What matters if you light skin or dark skin? Who the fuck cares? I don't think about that. Turn your head like that again. Said, I don't know why people think because you attend all Melody's events, that puts you on a platform of elite and better. Said half of the people going are snakes around her and doesn't even. I went to 2 of the meet and greets for the content creators, and that's, I was going out trying to, socialize, and people were saying, hey, come. People were, from what people were saying to me, Caramel, would be nice for you to come. The subbies and content creators would love to see you. They would be surprised to see you, when you come. So I was like, okay. One of the times I was in the bed. I was already in the bed chilling. I got up, got a shower, got dressed, stepped out and went, and it was a ball. I had a ball. We all took pictures, laughed, we danced, had drinks. And as soon as we shared pictures on social media, here comes the bullshit. Why are you taking a picture with that person? What difference does it make? Is Black women out having a good time? No issue. Why is it that certain people can't take pictures and be on the kumbaya and just have a great time? It was turned into something that it did not have to be. Everybody took pictures and had a wonderful time that night. There was no tension. Nobody was arguing. Nobody was doing none of that. But it wasn't until picture. Maybe I just should stop sharing. I already said before, I'm going to stop oversharing so much because people sit back and wait for moments and use them for negative versus good. I don't have time for that. Said, yep, because that's how she making her money. Talking about someone looks, but we don't know what she looks like. I don't care. I only focus on, I don't think about, listen, as a woman, I don't sit up and be like, I wonder what such and such, or talking about a person's breast, or talking about their facial features. Like you literally, because people have stolen pictures from my social media and uploaded it to theirs. So that means you studied my look enough for you to do a video and talk about how I look. How sick is that? As a woman, you stole a picture of me, which is already crazy because I don't do no shit like that. And you uploaded it to your social media, probably stared at it, and did a video about how I look. You can tell me how my nose sit, how far my eyes are apart. Same with Empress Radio, your eyes are far apart. That means you took the time to stare at this person and pick apart what you felt you did not like about a person and how they look. Child. The only person that I care about, who care about how I look, my husband tell me every day I'm beautiful. When he texts me in the morning, when he get to work, good morning, beautiful. I hear that all day. When I go to the gas station to pump gas, what's up, Miss Lady? I have to give them this. We this with it, okay? So I know that's they verifying my shit. That let me know I still got it. So when a bitch try to tell me I ain't cute, I ain't never been insecure about myself ever. So you can call me what you want to call me. I just know a nigga verify my shit when I go out, okay? I know that. I got a nice rack. I ain't no ugly bitch, and we know this, all right? My husband's still here after 20-something years. So that means I'm doing something right. So when a bitch try to say I'm ugly and try to come for my looks, that means it's a deflection of what's going on over there. Boom, catch it. What up, Chef? Says, same here. You threaten me. Yeah, it's been a lot of threats. I'm putting a YouTube footprint out here right now so YouTube can see it. I sure am. That's why I'm talking about it. I sure am. YouTube legal about to get a whole email when I get off here too because I'm sick of the bullshit. Like, don't threaten me. Stop with the threats. Because I take them very seriously. Don't ever threaten me. And I'm fully protected over here too. Anybody want to pull up, I'm fully protected, just to let you know. That'd be the worst idea ever. The worst idea to pull up to my house. And that ain't, I'm not threatening nobody, I'm just letting you know. That's the worst idea ever, to pull up to my house. Oh my God, the worst. All right, but we're going to get out of here. Thank you all for joining. I see a lot of content creators stop by. I'm going to go ahead and do my thank yous. I got to go. I'm tired. Thank y'all. Scorpion Miss, Sweet Essence, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, KBR, Tyra, Just a T, please. I did see Deary Talk Show in the building. Not Deary Talk Show. Thank you. Those are my mods. All right. Thank you to my mods, top flight mods. Y'all do an awesome job. To the content creators, I think Shay Renee might have been here. I know Chef Don was here. Schoolboy, thank you. Sunny Days is here. Deary Talk Show, I did see you in the building. Shay P was here as well. Simple Mom Family TV, Purple Unicorn. Just a T, please. Astute Queen B, I saw you here. Sunny Days, did I say you? Thanks for being here. Please let me know if I missed anyone. Say, Real, you are a queen. I try to be, but I still got some hood in me, y'all. I dated too many hood niggas in my day, so I know some shit, okay? I know some shit. I really do. And we go to the range, too. So a bitch ain't gonna miss if you come by my house on some bullshit. I promise. We not gonna miss. Don't come over here. I live in a stand your ground state, and I'm gonna do all of that. Run up, get done up. I'm a city girl. a little bit. So thank y'all. Caramelians, I love y'all too. Y'all know I love y'all down. Thank you everyone for your support. Please don't forget to tap on the like button. Thank you so much for the almost 700 and something people watching me today as well. Okay. All my haters. You know what it is. All right. And if nothing else, honey, let's get on out of here. All right. Love you guys down. See you guys later. Hold up. Let me get my music in, child. Y'all see how tired I am? Let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.